2. All right, I believe we are live again. This is our second game of 2 on our doubleheader, swing and a miss. Noah Bland alongside good friend and play-by-play companions, Michael Mursky. Now, Michael is working out certain logistics right now. He'll be here with us momentarily. For now, though, second game of our doubleheader starts, and immediately the umpire calls it off. I think, yeah, that's Weaver on the mound. Michael, I want to give you some context about who Gary Weaver. I want to give you some context about who Weaver really is. 13 strikeouts. 13 usually an unlucky number, not for the kid on the mound. He's a freshman and he's captain of this team. Ooh, pitch high. In fact, I had interviewed Weaver for today's event, and Weaver was telling me he compared it to a well-oiled machine, his last appearance. Michael still chalking away at his scorecard. They didn't give us much time to adjust, did they, Michael? Nobody on, just early. The second game, this one clunked on over at a high degree of an angle and flew back into the parking lot. You know, when the ball would hit a car in Little League and everybody would lose their mind, I miss that sometimes. I really do. We don't get that as much here at Bob Turtle Stadium. 18 is crowded in onto the plate. His back foot against that back part of the batter's box. Pitch outside. Weaver likes to work outside. You can tell. But for the way officiating has gone today, he's going to get some strikes that aren't going to go his way, and he's going to get some pitches outside the zone that could. Many variables at play. Wheeler kicks and deals a breaking ball high. Now, Michael, I know it's not Camden Yards, but this stadium is one of my favorite in all of college baseball because of how integrated it is with the campus. You could be walking to class and see a home run. Swing and a miss. Or walk into class and see a Gary Weaver strikeout. One and done. It's what he does. Yeah, did I mention he's a freshman, by the way? And he leads the team in strikeouts? As Ledig kind of gets older and graduates eventually, be on the lookout for Weaver not only to become the top guy in the rotation, but also to further establish his leadership role. This one pounded on in deep center, tracking it back to right fielder. Will he have to go back to the track, turning around and makes the grab on uneasy ground, it almost seemed like. Odd route to the baseball, but nonetheless it works. Football stadium to our left. Basketball stadium about half a mile of a drive to your right. A lot more winning goes on there than to our left, unfortunately. A lot of winning here. Breaking ball called for a ball. Michael, I don't know if you recall, but Matt Wood of the was drafted by the Chicago Cubs this year out of the University of Maryland. He was Maryland's first round draft pick. Went 13. Yep, went 13 to the Cubs. Matt Wood. I thought he was a catcher for a while, as this one is fouled off, but he was a shortstop. And that shows you how well-versed I was my freshman year into Maryland baseball. But how about this at-bat? Virginia Tech hitters know how to protect, and so it's not going to be as easy for Weaver on the mound as it was in his previous events. Because they attack well. Breaking ball again, and outside, up top. Count goes to 2-1, according to our crew chief behind the plate. Game Changer seems to be a little behind right now, so we're working with technical difficulties. And the right-hander's batter's box, crowding that plate, almost went, deferred to the first base umpire, and he said he did not go. Not used to this silence, Michael. Where's your input? Michael's trying to make sure he has all his bases covered, no pun intended. Gary Weaver on just the edge of the right side of the mound. Interesting curveball, but way high. Weaver's got to, if he wants today's performance to go anything similar to his last one, he's got to make sure he's got the outside part of the plate. It's kind of like some sort of hotbed for strikeouts. He's got to attack there, especially when you have people crowding the plate. This one is launched into center left, doesn't have to move over it, and he made the grab, lost it in the sun. He lost balance on his left. The hat went overboard, and he still made the play. Uh-oh. Our puppies are behind us again. Pups of the Park version 2, if you hear any barking. They should definitely have Pups of the Park, shouldn't they? That'll end our first half inning of work, and Michael Mursky, for the first time in maybe his life, goes radio silent. Not to something he can control, of course. He is much harder worker than I am. I don't know. I don't know. We're still live. We're still live, but like, no. I have a package that I was working on in practice 2 days ago that I'm gonna put over here, and every break I'm gonna say we'll be right back, and I'm gonna have B-roll of just them hitting in practice and stuff. I got some really good focus shots. No man, B-roll. I'm a journalism major, dude. All will be revealed one day, my friends. All will be revealed. Uh-oh, camera. I gotta reactivate it. It'll only take a second. Why does it do this? I hate that it does this. It's so dumb.
By the way, I found out that it's that James Hawkins is the third baseman. 35.
Now, can you verify? Not verify, because I know it's true. But can you verify what position Matt Wood played?
Matt Wood?
Matt Wood, Cubs draft pick out of Maryland last year. He responsible, big part of their run to the Super Regionals. Sorry, the Regionals. No, I'll give you the Wi-Fi. I'll give you my. I don't know if I log in my credentials if we can both be on the Wi-Fi at the same time. Is the thing. Welcome back. The University of Maryland now up to the plate, and that means Game Changer is of assistance.
Matt Wood went to Penn State.
No, he didn't. Oh wait, that was the Penn State catcher. Matt Wood is went to Penn State when I was there. That's why I said his name. This pitch outside.
Who was the Maryland player?
Go look it up. He was the first round of the Cubs. Pitch outside. Fratilli. And in the left-hander's batter's box, he watches a simple strike go right down Main Street. You know, as I was at Chick-fil-A in the middle of the break, I saw him eating there, French fries and all. Slow mover pitch. It hobbles on, hitting the Virginia Tech photography guy. He's in the splash zone, as are we to some extent. But
I want to catch him.
you want to catch? Are you gonna bring it home like a souvenir? It'll be your most important baseball.
Matt Shaw.
See how I got Wood and Shaw confused? Very similar. Swing and a miss, and down goes Fulton. Or not Fulton. Fratilli. I mean, not for the highest. He was the highest. Yes.
What did I miss?
Well, we're back, and Mason Burke, who ended things off in an awkward fashion last game, will get a chance to restart and reshape his mind. He takes a pitch in the outer part of the plate.
Really good play.
Yeah. I mean, there's talent here. Also, just a very friendly person. Swing and miss, chop. You know, one of the guys that can warm up to anyone. It's been a pleasure covering him and his talents as well. Again, 5-tool. I don't know if you've seen Moneyball, but or if you know what a 5-tool player is, pitching the outside part of the plate, called for a ball. But in Moneyball, essentially a 5-tool player is a player who can catch, run, hit, field, and yeah, I think that's it. That's 5. No, that's 4. I'm forgetting what the 5th tool is. Nonetheless, they can do it all, and Burke fits that role to a T. To the lefty, and chopped foul at 90-degree angle-ish. Actually, more 70-degree. I'm not a math guy, Michael. Are you?
I like math.
Oh, you're a nerd then. I'm kidding, buddy. It's all banter. I gave you a lot of this back at camp. Pitched in between the legs of the Virginia Tech marksman.
I'm taking the next
Yeah, no, I know. That's what I'm preparing. That's what you're preparing for. So,
keep eating my sandwich. But they can still hear me through that.
eating your sandwich?
No, they can hear me right now.
Yes, they can. A little bit of it. The viewers know we have a lot of personality to ourselves, so they'll be fine with you eating a sandwich. This one, Moon bounces its way onto the turf and bounces quite back up, hitting the screen of the Virginia Tech dugout. And the long at-bat continues. Burke readjusts himself. Single out, full or 2-2 count. Best count in baseball. Ooh, that's a close one. But Burke gets away with it. And the count runs full. Burke onward, gets a good pitch to hit right onto the shortstop. Easily played in his glove. The throw to first will be close. He's safe. Speed, speed, speed. Stride for stride. You know, the best baseball players, no matter what, no matter how softly a ground ball's hit, the best baseball players are going to bust their bums up the line. I truly mean that. So the man at first, that's Burke after just starving out an infield hit. And this guy doesn't like giving. He likes to take. So watch for him to take second and maybe third. This one clonked it projectiles behind the stadium and over at the left and hits a couple of branches. Michael, let's get a weather report right now, Mr. Sandwich Eater.
Hold on, where's my phone?
Your phone in front of you, my friend.
I got you.
Man at first.
It is 63.
This one is clobbered into center. Wind carrying back over at the track. Now just at the wall, but it's caught. And that is a third ball today from that has been well hit into center, carried, and refused to go out of the yard.
It's 63 degrees and windy. Very windy.
Windy enough for a Justin Tucker field goal. Yeah. First pitch. Right in there. No harm, no foul. That's James Hawkins. Burke still at first. Watch for the happy feet, as will the pitcher of the Hokies. Hawkins, he bats from the right spot. Lot of power, lot of vertical movement in his bat stride. There goes Burke. Swing and a miss. They try to get two. Burke's in there safely. Fluid movement amongst the base path. And claps from both Maryland parents and Tech parents. Maryland for the steal, Tech parents for the strikeout. Or the strike, not strike out. Strike. He just wants to clobber the ball. This one into right, or not into right, into very shallow right. First baseman tracks it, and that'll do it for our opening inning. Michael Mursky will take over play-by-play duties for momentarily while I sit back and do color. 0-0 score. Both teams record a hit. Michael, take it away.
Thank you, Nope.
Everything in order.
Yep. Thank you, Noah. Start of the second inning coming up. Virginia Tech on offense. Scoreless in College Park. Thank you. Yeah. Up due for the Hokies. Gasparis, Evans, Morris, Joshua Morris, the catcher. Didn't play in the first game, but it's going to be. Was it Gasper? Actually, maybe. Hold on. Yeah, Gasparis. Yes. That is it. Batters 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Hokies.
One, two, three went in order.
Yeah, they did.
Hopefully, Weaver can contribute on his highlight reel of his season. Blake today not behind the plate for this game. He is taking over managerial duties and managerial duties only.
Yes, he is. All right, batting now, number 24, the senior, Nick Gasparis, the right fielder for the Hokies. Gary Weaver sets up, lefty batter, righty pitcher. First pitch of the at-bat on the way, far outside on the top left corner, ball 1.
Michael, when watching a strikeout pitcher as opposed to a ground ball pitcher, what do you notice?
That he strikes him out more.
Great analysis, Michael. Thank you.
I think I have a future in this. There's a high ball 2.
You'll notice with Weaver, he's not afraid to kind of get back up in the count a little bit. Maybe 1-0, 2-0. He knows he has the stuff to come back, and that means a lot for a pitcher.
Absolutely. And now we got ball 3. Nick Gasparis was walked in his first at-bat of the first game. That was in the first inning. Pitcher then was Ledig, who's playing short, I believe, today.
Ledig had a solid outing. He's a shortstop as well.
Field here.
He's kind of got that pitcher's coach duo going for him.
There's
Shortstop,
the 3-0, and there's the walk.
And pitcher. Or, sorry, he's kind of got that coach's son thing, shortstop pitcher. Going for him, Ledig.
Yeah.
Ledig had a good outing today. I believe he only gave up one earned run.
So Gasparis is walked. Trenton Evans, the third baseman, now up to bat, number 33. He ran in earlier. Here comes a stolen base attempt. The throw is in time, but dropped by the second baseman by Fultons.
So, you'll notice right here, the second baseman playing very close to the bag. So the hitter has a lot of room in between first and second to get a hit from. Right up in between that little gap.
Absolutely. This one's fouled back, so the count is now 0-2.
Blue skies at least today, despite the chill in the air.
Besides for the wind, the very heavy breeze, sure.
It's not Lambeau Field wind, but it is quite uncomfortable.
Wind is wind.
Candlestick Park, where the San Francisco Giants used to play, nicknamed the Wind Tunnel. Because of
Evans, 0-2, and that is very high out. Goes all the way out behind the catcher, and runner advances to third.
It's very uncharacteristic of Weaver to throw a pitch that high and inside. Seeing the Hokie have to kind of dodge out of the way.
Gasparis on third, 1 on, nobody out. The 0-2 pitch, the 1-2 pitch rather, on the way from Gary Weaver the third. And he hits him. Wow. That is a very rare mistake. 2 terrible pitches back to back. And Trenton Evans takes the base. Back-to-back walks for the Hokies. And out comes the catcher, Joshua Morris. His first at-bat of the day. Didn't play in the last one. But let's see if Weaver can snap back into it.
Catching duties.
Oh, shit.
I didn't realize how popular you are, Mr. Moreski.
Yeah.
catching duties certainly kind of fatigue you. So that's likely why both starting catchers from previous from last game aren't in right now, wearing the knee pads. I imagine crouching down for seven innings isn't the most comfortable feeling.
No. As we're at 1-0.
Weaver, a strikeout king, finds himself in somewhat of a predicament.
Yep, 2-0 count. Pitch 25 for Gary Weaver on its way. And this one swung, hit in between. The shortstop runner comes in, and that is a single, an error there, a drop ball by, that's Ledig, I believe.
Yeah, Ledig pitched that whole opening game, and now it's the second inning. He doesn't have the ball. What the heck was that? 23 tried to get one by everybody, but it seemed as though he was just going to the third base coach. Second inning, and Weaver's being talked to. Weaver's got great composure, big Yankee fan. Keeping his composure, is something that he can do very well. And so hopefully this meeting isn't necessarily a warning, as more of it is. There's a lot of meetings are like this, where it's like, brush it off, kid. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just need to hear those words from your coach.
1-0 the score, 2 runners on, nobody out in the top of the second. Now up Mateo. Cardinale hits this deep left field. Underneath it is Orem, and he makes the play there.
A nice little round of applause as well.
So one pitch, and that is Cardinale. So now it's Tyler Clark, the left fielder. Takes the first pitch inside, ball one.
Danger on the base path still looming. Men at first and second, watch for some strategic baseball running with the two right next to each other.
Yep, as this is fouled back not too far from us.
I've dodged out of my lovely instincts right there. Dodged out of the way. 7th grade baseball has done me well.
Dylan Malmov is on deck. That's number 4. He's playing shortstop today. The count's at 1-1. Outside, ball 2.
Yeah, it's yumping in today's, or not today, the yumping in this second game has been a lot more strict. You'll notice that the batter's box is a bit more pinched towards the plate. Maybe, in the last game with a different person behind the plate because the crew chief switched, maybe Weaver does get that call.
2 on, 1 down. Counts 2-1, and this one's fouled out to the right. The count evens up at 2-2.
I know we were complaining a little bit about the weather earlier, but for early April baseball, this in Washington, D.C., this isn't too terrible. We just happen to be in an uncomfortable spot, but I don't imagine the players are letting it affect them too much. The wind carries the ball, but other than that, the natural elements haven't really been.
Here's Weaver's pitch. That's high, and we're at a full count. Tyler Clark, the batter, is 5'11", 155 pounds, a bit smaller than some of his teammates. Definitely lighter. I believe he's the lightest on this Hokie roster at 155. The lefty.
Yeah, but some of those light guys, they're either the fastest
or full count pitch. It's high, and the bases are loaded. He walked Clark, and not a great second inning after a hot first inning for Gary Weaver. He already gave up a run, and now the bases are loaded. 3 on, 1 down, and now Dylan Malmov is in, the shortstop
the silver lining about having the one out is a double play gets you out of it. And that one nice, one poorly hit ground ball can do wonders for you. A single run right now is not of the utmost concern.
First pitch was high, ball one.
Watch Weaver on that right part of the mound too. A lot of pitchers you'll see will do this as you get better and better. They will use as little of the mound as they can. Try to get the back of a foot.
And that one's high. Malmo will almost swing through. It is now 2-0. Catcher is Alex Pope. Pitcher Gary Weaver III. Bases are loaded. Dylan Malmo for the first time today is up. For the first time in this game. And it is 3-0 again.
Yeah, Weaver's got to get composed. Look over to your left at the dugout too. They're looking around. I'm not gonna say you pull them immediately.
Ryan Mitchell warming up his arm on the right, the fifth-year senior from Salisbury, Maryland. Here's Gary Weaver's 3-0 pitch. That is low, and here comes another run. The bases stay loaded, and we've made it to the top of the order with Grayson Sneed, the freshman.
And now this is one of the fastest guys on that roster. He's kind of leading things off as a freshman. He's got all the creative player gear on too, with the sleeve and the arm. All the what the kids would say, drip. Bases loaded.
There's the first pitch. It's fouled back. So there's one out, three guys on. For the first time in the last couple batters, the count is 0-1. It started with the ball last couple at-bats. Grayson Sneed, he's a freshman. He already had his first at-bat. I think he struck out the first time. Here's the 0-1 fouled back again, so now it's 0-2.
Yeah, that's a different approach from Weaver, working the inside corner. I think after he hit the batter previously, he was kind of afraid to go back there, and that's why this has led to the flood of of chances. Weaver's got to establish that part comfortably in order to continue to be dominant.
0-2 count. Sneed struck out the first time. Weaver looks back at second. Their pitch on the way, and it's fouled back for the third straight time.
If you're a pitcher, and I know this being a left-handed little leaguer, if you're a pitcher, kind of in this case with all of this, all the floodgates opening right now, it's almost like you have test anxiety. If I try to relate it to our audience who's never played baseball, you come in for the big test, and sometimes you just can't hit it.
Here's the 0-2 with bases loaded. That's high inside, ball one.
But he's working on inside the corner. So, yes, that's a ball, but it's a sign that Weaver is starting to get comfortable throwing wherever he wants. That's a good sign overall.
Malmov at first, Clark at second, Morris is on third. Sneed is the batter. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch from Weaver, fouled again. And this one is in the trees, and I can't tell if it ever came down from the trees.
Now, Michael, is it extra points if it hits the tree?
Is it extra points if it stays in a tree?
If it stays in and hits a tree?
I didn't see it come down.
I was going to say, I don't know if Barry Bonds could do that in his prime, if you can catch what I'm saying. Maybe Ken, as an Orioles fan, you should know this. The only person to hit the warehouse is Camden Yards.
Ken Griffey Jr.
There you go. So, I don't even know if Griffey can hit. Maybe he can hit one of the food court or something back there.
All right. Another 1-2 pitch after two straight fouls. This one's in play. It gets behind the shortstop. One runner scores. The other one stays at third, which was Clark.
They had a play there.
But Morris gets in, and it is 2-0 Hokies.
There was a decision there. I think the man at third should have kept going.
Hokies.
Yeah, that brought in two, but at least test your man at the plate. I feel like, you're up comfortably. It's early. test the catcher, get him off guard. Odd decision to hold made by the third base coach of the Hokies.
Bases are loaded again. It was a single, yeah.
Still loaded. This happens to every great pitcher. So.
Yeah. Malmov on second. Sneed is on first. Clark at third. This one's lined deep, right field. Going back is for Tally, and it's going to go.
Gone.
Yep, that hit the pole. It's a home run.
Grand
Get that out of here. Derek for a grand slam. It is 7-0 Virginia Tech. They've gotten all 7 runs in this inning. That went way back, and the senior first baseman gives us the first home run of the day in either game in this doubleheader.
I don't think I've ever seen in a college stadium a ball hit a pole like that. I've seen it at Oriole Park. I've seen it at Shea Stadium, City Field. Being a Mets fan, I've seen it there. I have yet to see that ever happen at a college ballpark. That was certainly something special. And how about that? Is that your first Grand Slam call as a broadcaster?
In person, yeah.
There you go. I remember the last time we worked as Weavers. I think his afternoon is probably over. I don't recall seeing anyone in the bullpen, but after giving up a grand slam, that's 2. You know, your center fielder is kind of sitting down, and Weaver will come out of the game. I guess.
All right, so Gary Weaver's day is over. He had a very impressive first inning, but
that's usually how his starts go, too, is the first inning and beyond. He'll talk it over and think about things. He won't pitch in our next game tomorrow. But he certainly will be a likely candidate to pitch in both the William and Mary series and the University of Virginia series.
Yeah. So this is Ryan Mitchell, the pitcher from Salisbury, Maryland, the fifth-year senior coming in. Final stats for Gary Weaver: pitched 1.1 innings, led up 3 hits, 7 runs, so 7 earned runs, 3 walks, and a strikeout, which was the first batter of the game. And now it is, as I just mentioned, the fifth-year senior Ryan Mitchell, 45 on the back of his jersey, warming up here. He's a bit taller.
I think what Maryland and Tyler Blake specifically is trying to do. Remember, Weaver is still a freshman. He hasn't had to face too much adversity. You bring in the veteran guy, the fifth-year grad or senior, you know, to kind of at least calm down the fire. Somebody who's been there before. So that's why this decision by Blake, in my opinion, is a smart one. We have yet to see a lefty still in both on the mound, still in both today's game or game 2, which we are currently commentating over right now, and game 1 combined. Well, we see a left-hander on the mound all series. That is in the question.
Absolutely.
The umpire giving him 3 more pitches. And I think when Weaver hit the batter, I know he followed it up with a strikeout, but when Weaver hit the batter, I think it kind of threw him off. Yeah. And that's why that had happened.
We will be back tomorrow, 11 a.m.?
11 a.m.
11 a.m. for the Hokies and the Terps, game 3 of 3. Yep, full 9 innings, no doubleheader.
Make sure to get your breakfast in early and head to the ballpark. Be here around 10:30.
That'll be right here at Bob Turtle Smith Stadium. First pitch for Ryan Mitchell is outside and low. Goes for a ball 1. Ryan Pastrick is up. Grad senior, the designated hitter. He was the last batter to go in the first inning as he takes ball 2 high. So we're about to get back to Gasparis, who led off this inning. There's only 1 out. So no matter what, Nick Gasparis will get to go again, as this is fouled away.
Good evening, my fellow Americans.
Trying to find this.
This ball way inside. That is ball 3. Not a ideal start for Ryan Mitchell. Turns 25 next month, and wild pitch. Sorry, 23
Game 2, which we are
next
currently
month.
commentating over
Ball
right
4.
now, and game 1 combined.
So a walk
But we see a left-hander on
to
the
start
mound.
here. It's been a long inning. We're still in the top of the second.
I can hear you. You're really quiet, though. Turn your levels up.
I've been quiet the whole time.
I hear a ball quiet.
I turned it
But
way
not
up.
like,
But...
yeah. Like if you want to put this
Oh
on your
my
reel.
goodness, he hit.
I don't think he hit him, but he came close. Now, if you want to put this on your reel, I can edit the level to make you stand out.
Yeah, do that. Later, edit them. So when
I'm gonna turn up your levels right
I
now.
just did.
Okay. All right. Sorry about that technical difficulties. We are beginners, so bear with us.
By the way, Sneed went to second. Sorry, Pastrick went to second.
How about that pitch?
There's a strike.
A lot of break on it.
That is the first strike for Mitchell today.
Now tomorrow, possible starter for Maryland will be Noah Perkinson. He has one of
There's the
the
1-1. Strike 2.
Ferguson's got one of the better two-seam fastballs. I have an interview with him that I will be posting to the accounts, where he just talked about stuff of that nature as well. We're gonna keep immersing you with content as much as we can. Ball upstairs. Michael, actually, wait. You called the ball upstairs. This is your play-by-play
Yeah,
right
counts
now.
even at 2, and Pope is going to go talk to Mitchell on the mound. So on deck is Trenton Evans. Gasparis, who's batting now, the right fielder, the senior, was the first to get a run in this game. He made it 1-0 Virginia Tech when he ran on Joshua Morris's hit, I believe. It was, yeah, Joshua Morris hit a single, and Gasparis stole second, and I guess he stole third as well. I think then he went home. So yeah, I marked that wrong on my scorecard. Gasparis, the lefty here. Count is 2-2. This one swung, hit deep left field. Collapsing on it is Orem, and he makes this catch. 2 down in the top of the second. Ryan Mitchell records his first out, or pitched out, I guess. Orem with another catch. So fly out for Gasparis after a run. He was walked that first time. So was Trenton Evans, the sophomore third baseman, up to bat now. Evans, the righty, takes the first pitch swinging.
23 is a big number to be wearing
in any sport. So with that draped on your back, granted, yeah, you're not playing for the Chicago Bulls, but it certainly means something.
I talked to Trenton Evans actually a bit in the dugout before the game. 23.
Any cool little antidotes you got there?
He was playing with one of his teammates. I can't tell you which one. There was a ball here. They're trying to toss paper into the trash can, like that old app where you like swiped it up.
So the Kobe thing, right? Where you say Kobe, throw it in. I know you're talking
Yeah, but they were like doing it. It was like kind of far. They're trying to make a bet out of it. Swing and a miss. Counts at 1-2.
That's that same pitch too. He's getting him to break. I mean, it looks even from up here. It looks fluid. It looks like a pitch that. You know, I might think once or twice about swinging. Granted, I'm no baseball guru, Cooperstown fella, but I appreciate the game, as do you, Mike.
No, I get the bottom of the second too, right? 'Cause this is still the first inning I've gotten. It's been a
Yeah,
long inning.
yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of airtime for you boy.
Sure. Mitchell steps off. I'm gonna go live on TikTok actually then.
Well, you missed the TikTok Grand Slam, didn't you?
I did miss a TikTok Grand Slam.
Friend of the next network.
Swing and
Got
a
him
miss.
again.
Strikeout, and that retires the side for Mitchell. Ryan Mitchell records his first strikeout. And we've made it to the middle of the second.
All right.
Have any highlight packages to play, Noah?
I don't, because a lot of them are on. Oh,
Are you staying here tonight? Because you publish games at 11. You can stay at my place.
No, it's okay. I'll go home.
An hour?
Yeah, it's fine.
And then come back at 11.
Yeah.
we have a place for you to stay, dude.
You have like another bedroom? Wait, are we on the air? It's okay. We'll do this later.
Yeah. No, I have a very comfortable couch for you and a blanket.
Maybe. I think I gotta be. No, actually, I gotta be home.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, my mom's leaving and.
Moms.
What?
Moms, right?
Well, no, I'm in charge of my little brother. Or
Oh,
part
goodness.
in charge.
Sorry, everyone. Michael has babysitting duties that he will be returning from. Exhausted. Little brother duties.
It's okay.
I've had those before.
I
Know how it
think
goes?
all I gotta do is play Madden with him.
Not when it's little sister.
No.
That's a different story. You gotta play dress up. How about the Fleetwood Mac, though?
Yeah.
Fleetwood Mac here on, classic baseball. Trying to get me in the shot, huh? I dressed up all nice for this, Michael. Perfect. Hey, next.
All right. So we're back now. Ryan Seckman pitching for the Hokies. The score is Virginia Tech 7 and Maryland 0.
The chill factor still kind of continues to roll on. Sure, the wind isn't there, the ball isn't tearing as much.
Weather app.
But Michael, at the same time, we've seen the chill at least affect us for sure.
Absolutely. I mean, it has.
63 degrees feels like
64 degrees right now in College
all
Park.
right.
Yeah.
All right for that.
22-mile-per-hour winds blowing east feels like 62. Humidity's at 29%. We don't feel any of that, though, here in the University of Maryland.
Oh my goodness, the Rangers are playing, by the way.
Yeah, against the other New York team, no? Islanders.
Yeah, no, you got it right the first time.
Ethan Ledig stands in.
Ledig pitched.
And this is fouled back. Live on TikTok now as well as YouTube. So for those of you tuning in,
My name is Noah.
That's Noah Bland.
I'm a friend of the Next Network. I claim no part of this. This is all Michael's doing. Look at that breaking
pitch
ball
is
again.
high.
Michael, well, we noticed that,
at least in my opinion, I expected
you expect to see a lot of breaking balls in NCAA contests, but a lot of swirly stuff, so to speak. This pitch is outside. Michael, kind of
Yes.
a one-man
No,
show
no.
in terms of scorecard today.
I am, yeah. We're supposed to have a statistician here with us, but we do not. Not tomorrow either. Here's the 1-2. This one's high and fouled back again into the towards. I'm not even
University
sure what
building.
brick building that is. Yeah, there was almost a car there that drove.
We
by
have
there.
the student union behind us, and the parking lot to our right, and various student buildings in front of us. So yes, you have the beautiful integrated atmosphere, but it's still quite dangerous.
Swing and a miss, and that takes Ledig out his first at-bat of the day after pitching in the first game, and he falls victim to Seckman's second strikeout of the game.
You need a phone charger?
This is your phone. It's at 40.
Okay.
I got one right here. Anyway,
Maryland in their off-white, all-white jerseys with the prideful flag as a stripe. Another
pitch
breaking ball.
outside. 1-1 count. The batter now. I lost my thing was on my computer. I mean, my phone, which is now being used for the TikTok Live. So
This one batted back behind at Bob Turtle Stadium.
this Owen Fultons.
On Fultons, who was a highlight of the first game. Drove in about a run. Maryland still hitless and scoreless. They aren't hitless. And Olin goes
And a
down
strikeout.
as he's looking. Some fast 2 outs for the Terrapins. 59 degrees starts to feel ever so chilly. The more and more that the game warns on, especially for these guys who aren't wearing batting gloves nor sleeves.
Michael Kansky up to bat, the freshman. Number
Freshman
40.
who stands about 6 foot tall. He's a mammoth. And I imagine he's still probably growing, 18 years old.
Yes. Is he 6'7"?
6'7".
Is that what that means? 6'7"
He could play in the National Basketball Association comfortably.
I don't think he's 6'7". I don't think it's. I think it's
There's
6.
no way. Matt
That's-
Rempe is 6'7".
Yeah.
There's no,
He's
no
not
way.
6'7". No. I don't know. This is wrong.
He's a tall person.
He's not that tall.
Certainly got a big strike zone.
Yeah. 2-1
But
to Michael
6'7"
Kansky.
is 4 inches away from 7 foot, which is
Yeah, Kansky lines one straight through. Here comes the second baseman. Throw to first is not in time. Kansky is there for the first Maryland hit of the day. Of the game. Thank you. This is doubleheader.
Taylor Swift over the intercom. I didn't know Travis Kelce was here.
There could still be Taylor Swift without Travis Kelce.
Not in today's world, it can't.
Sorry, this is the second hit of the game. Mason Burke, rather.
I believe Burke led off with it.
Burke was second with a hit. Yeah.
Burke, that center fielder role.
So Alex Pope, the catcher, now is on.
I'm gonna, by the way, both hits were awarded on pitches that were definitely contested at first. Both hits in the second game to Maryland were awarded on close plays at first, where Burke, with speed, being a center fielder, beat out the throw.
Here's a hit deep, and that lands into the right field. That's going to go all the way back to the wall. Pope rounds around first and second. Kansky comes around second, and he's going to stay at third. Pope gets to second. That is a double for the catcher, Alex Pope. And now 2 runners in scoring position.
Biggest play of the afternoon, and it all comes because contact hitting.
Yep, Brandon Orem.
Contact hitting is just as important, maybe even more important than power hitting at any level of baseball. If you can get a man on first, it's much better than getting a home run and striking out every time. And you see guys like Giancarlo Stanton, Pete Alonso have that same sort of thing in the majors.
Absolutely. First pitch strike, Brandon Orem, who, for those of you watching on TikTok, I made a video with him a little bit ago. We got 60 people on TikTok right now.
Where's the other guy? Your buddy.
Josh Berman, yes.
Josh couldn't make it.
Josh is not a baseball guy.
He's not. I don't really know Josh too well. I want to mention that I'm more or so a friend of the Next Network. All of the hardship and hard work is credited to this guy. Let's get back to some baseball, shall we?
There's the pitch. This is straight to the second baseman, and that retires the inning. As the ground out. No.
Sorry, buddy. My job as a sportscaster. I talk. Hate to break it to you.
Anyway.
I'm taking over play-by-play.
You are taking over for the third. That is correct.
Taking over for the third inning, the University of Maryland. They fall on that initial game. Do you think that loss, could you attribute that maybe to the lackluster defensive second inning?
Yeah, 7 runs given up obviously is never what you want, as something just fell. My pencil fell. Yeah.
Need to keep score there,
This
right?
is club baseball. Yes, this is Counselor Noah from Sports. See, you were also Counselor Noah from
No
SBC.
way,
You
no
were
way.
recognized. Who is
Yeah,
that?
it is.
I'm not
That's
sure.
awesome.
I don't know who that is. That
Oh,
commented.
that's right there. My goodness.
That's how I know you.
I'll be taking over play-by-play duties for this inning, or not this inning, this half, and the next. We want to welcome and
on.
invite all viewers onto not only the platform that I'm controlling on YouTube, but as well as the platform
Yes.
that you hold
On TikTok
on
as
TikTok.
Ole Miss Fan 1, thank you for the rose. I appreciate you sending us the gift here, 223.
Now that monetization, am I?
Yeah.
Nah.
No, it's okay.
We do appreciate it, though.
Yes. For the best sound quality, video quality. Oh, here comes more roses from Ole Miss Fan 1. Appreciate that. 5 more. For the best sound quality, video quality, all that, go to YouTube, Maryland Club Baseball. That's where you'll find us.
So I believe we might have changed. Let's resort to our scorecard, number 45. No, he's still out there, the veteran senior who has been through his fair share of seasons on the mound. He'll work from the right part of the hill, still not a lefty in sight, and I think it's going to stay that way. Perkinson, who is pitching tomorrow, is a left-hander. We could get some quality innings out of the lefty, and as many baseball fans know, left-handed pitchers are a lot more, I want to say, accustomed to controlling base paths because they have that outlook.
Yes.
First pitch on its way. It's a breaking ball on the outer part of the plate for 0-1. And despite not scoring that previous inning, that one hit that bounced off the turf and into the left field wall did ignite some sort of passion out of the Terrapin crowd. This pitch is low. Count goes to 2-0.
Braden Wislowski, Maryland football player, says we'll be here for the spring game. I'm not going to be there. Where is this? When is the spring game?
The spring game is on Maryland Day, and you could control it. We'd love to have you doing that, but I have a journalism project specifically. This one's thrown out as I was speaking, thrown back to third, and an easy ground out, hitched over to the first base side for the first out. A first out that is very rewarding given how the previous inning played out. Michael Mursky got your work on the mic with overtime and then some, given the 7-run inning led up by strikeout king Gary Weaver, who had his most shaky performance of the year. He did cash in with the K's, collecting 3.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a Maryland football player in the chat here, Noah, watching.
Who is it? I know a few.
That's him, Braden Wislowski. I don't think he's like a very, he's 19, so I guess.
Anyway, it's back to game changer, 1 strike, 1 out. And then for a first pitch low, the count runs 1-1. Top of the third, Pope behind the plate. Faltens is at second, and behind him, Mason Burke. Burke's had his name come up in the lineup card. This one clocked in over the head of the third baseman. It travels in amongst the line, hits the dugout. Left fielder's got to rechange his trajectory to the ball, and striding in there confidently and safely is the Virginia Tech Hokie number 4. We were not given a scorecard on Game Changer. That is all the information we can provide.
Dylan
for Virginia
Malmo.
Tech.
Dylan Malmo. I'm a starting kick returner and a wideout. I got a kick return against Virginia.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
We'll be in contact if you want to continue talking to us. Maybe we can set up an interview or something. Get your name out there. We want
I
to
don't
help
know.
all student
It said
athletes.
in his bio 19. I don't know if that's how accurate that is.
You can do 19. There are some 18-year-olds.
No, but I don't know.
Also, they got your numbers like 2 weeks ago.
Well, see, he's a real person.
Frigid. No, not frigid, but slightly chilly in the air here in College Park. Put on your sweatshirt. Pitches outside. Fluidly to the glove. Count runs.
Oh, he did. There he is.
2-1.
I just looked it up. He did get a return against that. Yeah, freshman. Good for him.
Awesome. Thank you very much. We love the support, and if you ever want to get your name out there, I'd be happy to help kind of do that. Right now, I have baseball to think of. Runner in scoring position, another pitch outside.
Tell your people to let me call some Maryland games. Football.
Mitchell, if you take a look at his delivery, it's more of a side-on delivery, something that was highlighted in practice. Something that I'm sure club baseball players aren't quite used to. This one popped up foul, heading towards the left Maryland dugout, and almost under it was Brandon Ulm, who has made a couple of spectacular plays in the outfield.
That was James Hawkins, but Go ahead.
James Hawkins. So Hawkins actually, thank you for correcting me there. Hawkins, who didn't play in the first game.
He did. He was third.
Oh, he did. I believe if you look at the lineup card.
He batted seventh.
Still at second. Not a threatening lead over there, but scoring position nonetheless. Left-hander, kicks and deals. He'll be given a breaking ball served, but called high. Count goes to 2-2. Man at second, one out. 7-0 in favor of the Hokies out of Blacksburg. Beautiful campus, Virginia Tech Blacksburg.
You been there?
Voted third nicest campus in the country by niche.com. This one hit well into center. Traveling back in on the ball, losing his hat was Burke. He couldn't make the play. Go to third, in the line of fire. Did they get him?
Where's the signal? Safe. I don't
Yeah,
think
but
he
the
touched
throw to
it.
third,
Yeah.
that would be a single, and he'll get a board. But that was a close play at third.
Yeah, that would go as that's a double there, because
He after the throw, because of the throw, the man at bat could scour in two. But the throw to third,
Sneed, yeah.
I mean, Burke lost that, and it was at the right place, frankly.
Now it's Derek Furr, the senior. He had the home run his last at-bat. Swing and a miss.
Other guy doesn't like to talk. Does he know how play-by-play and color
We switch off, yeah. So he gets this inning, I get the next inning.
Buddy,
I got
I'm
the
not
last
gonna take
inning.
much criticism from people who don't know what color commentary is.
Sure. Here, you're not in the
Man
shot.
at second and third, swing and a miss, and he got him out of his shoes. And he knew it too, because he kind of held that swing and a miss position. And that in turn showed just how much that he was putting into it. You know, that emphasis on a swing. Runner still in scoring position.
Two of them.
2 runners this time.
Yeah,
Pitcher
runner on
steps off the mound.
second and third. It's 7-0 Virginia Tech over UMD. 2 down. Sorry, 1 down, 2 on, 2 strikes, no balls for Furr.
With 2 on its way, conked, foul.
I want to catch a foul ball.
I don't think that's quite possible. The trajectory would have to be quite interesting, but if anybody can do it, I guess it's you, huh?
We're straight behind we're like a little bit left of the,
Bring your glove next time, maybe, and you'll have a better chance.
maybe. I actually don't even have one. That fits me.
You don't have a baseball.
Not that fits me, no.
You're a baseball guy. This one hit right onto the shortstop. Should be easy play at first. A lot of speed, but they got him and will retire the side. Noah Bland, Michael
not
Murphy,
retire the
not
side.
retire
That's
the
the
side.
second
They will
out, so the
get
runner
the
scores.
second out, right? The runner
Scores. That's the first round. It becomes 8-0 Virginia Tech as
5 away from a Baker's dozen.
Cardinal scores. Cardinal from right up the street in Arlington, Virginia. Well, not right up the street, like 20 minutes.
A lot of local kids you'll see, for sure.
Well,
Michael, you're
places
local as well. That's the Phillip.
Sure.
This one low.
Don't say my school on TikTok. It's fine. We should set up a Maryland versus Syracuse club baseball game. Well, if Maryland and Syracuse plays,
They don't play this year,
Which they don't.
but they do play Virginia if people want to tune in.
yeah.
By the way, Michael gets the next inning, and then I will hold the next half and then second half.
No way. No way.
You're on the queues for Maryland as well. Talk to some people.
That one outside as well.
Make that game happen. Yeah, extra game. I'll
You
be
can,
there.
oh, the guys would certainly love it if you guys could, if we can make an extra game happen. 2 of our games got canceled because of rain, and if you guys play in the Carrier Dome, weather
I
won't
don't
be
think
a
they
factor.
play in
I don't
the
think they
Carrier
do. Wouldn't that be interesting? Baseball at the Carrier Dome. This pitch again outside. Have you visited the Carrier Dome, Michael?
No, I have never been to Syracuse University. I have been to Syracuse once, and that is like my dream school.
Really? Newhouse, I assume.
Yeah, I mean it's
Yeah.
always. I
It's
don't know
always
though.
been
Like,
my
I don't know. I like this place a lot, and I like the South.
Newhouse school I got into.
You got
Swing
into
and a miss
Newhouse?
from 18. I did. Newhouse is not as well.
Okay.
You know, I did get a new house off the waiting list, but yes, I got a new house. $72,000 for that school to live in the frigid cold. I figured, why not stay home? Man
You
in
went
the
to
right
Penn
hander's
State.
batter's box. What?
Penn State's not home.
Well, I'm here now.
Yeah, but
They don't know I didn't go to Penn State. They don't know I went to Penn State. This pitch
well, you didn't
on
stay
the
home.
inside part of the plate, number 18 will come aboard. And now with runners at the corners, the looming threat that we saw with Gary Weaver starts to creep its ugly head back into this ballgame. We talked about the base path, movement on the base path. Tell me about speed. How much speed has impacted both these games? Despite
Well, there's been a lot of stolen bases, especially in the beginning of the first game. So that's where it's helped.
this one hit high,
This is in the
sky
stands.
high, in between the clouds. It likely won't hit on the ground. It bounces off a bleacher, and we got an error from the fan. It seemed to have it right in his glove. So we know why the players who are on the field are there and why the ones in the stands are not on the field. The E10 of some sort. Michael, have you ever caught a foul ball?
No, I want to.
Batting practice ball.
We're in such a good. Yes, actually, I got one from the Orioles-Astros game in BP this past summer.
Pitch low, and the catcher will eat it. A lot of speed.
I'm not
over there.
sure
Now, was this
who hit it.
before or after the Astros was bad guy?
No, this is this last season.
Okay, so this is post trash can banging
Mm-hmm.
controversy.
Yeah, that was actually a crazy game. Astros came back and won. Bautista came out. It was like a night game. He had the music and everything, and then he lost and blew it.
I believe one of them. This one scorched, but way out of town. And it almost hits a van on that right side. We kept kind of foreshadowing, Michael, a possible.
That's where it hit.
Yeah, that's the van. We kept foreshadowing a possible car getting hit because I meant to love these stories, and well, there you go. Runners at second and third.
I'm going to show it like this. I'm filming the game now.
Sidearm pitched, another one, very high, but right over the pitcher. He catches his own out, helps himself out. That'll retire the side finally. Michael will be taking over duties for the next 2.5 innings, while I sit back and give him some help.
No, it's still the top of the third. That was the middle of the third, Noah.
Yeah, that's not how it works, remember?
Oh.
So I'm going, we're doing hitting, batting, hitting, pitching, hitting. Remember?
Oh, so I'm doing this?
You're doing this, then hitting, and then I switch again.
Right, okay, fine.
There you go.
Yes, that makes sense.
I'm really liking the music choice here.
They are. Who's our DJ?
I don't know, but I've heard some Fleetwood Mac. I've heard some Motley Crue. Now we heard some AC/DC. Certainly a lot of hard rock going on here at.
I'm not a
Turtle
huge
Stadium.
rock guy. Actually, I'll say this, and for the 50 of you watching on TikTok right now, I'm actually going to make an announcement that I have not made publicly yet, which I will.
Yeah.
I was planning on making it today because I made the same announcement for the first time a year ago. I saw Motley Crue perform in Kansas City
That's your
April. No, that's not the announcement. I'm getting there. I saw
But
Motley
that's
Crue.
cool,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
that's not worthy of a.
Right, night 2, Friday night of the NFL draft, they performed. I was pretty close by. Josh and I will be going back to the NFL draft in Detroit this year. NFL draft is in 12 days. So Josh and I are flying out in 10 days at night. We actually have somebody else coming with us, like a tech guy, help us out, camera guy, one of my school friends.
Michael, I've been to Detroit, and I'm gonna say this is gonna be a heck of a time. That's gonna be. You're gonna get great stories. If my New York Jets pick somebody I'm happy about, I will let you know. But you will be in the thick of things out here in the field when you take headway at the draft. Go ahead, Michael.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for that. So there's the announcement. Josh and I will be back at the NFL draft in 2 weeks. It should be very fun out in Detroit, Michigan, and it's during my spring break, which is very late, but it is during my spring break. Anyway, first 2 pitches here are strikes. Maryland is back up here batting. It is the leadoff hitter at the top of the order for Tally to the bottom of the third. Yep, 2-1. Sorry, 1-2. First 2 pitches were strikes. That's a ball. The pitcher is still Ryan Seckman for Tally here. Jeremy for Tally hits this one out to the left, and it's fouled. He is a freshman. He's from Eldersburg, Maryland. Went to Liberty High School. I know a couple people over there.
Is that a local being from Rockville? I don't know that.
It's up north. No, that's not Baltimore County. That's up north. Northern Maryland. And he fouls this one back, barely tipped it. Playing right field today for Tally.
Michael, I want to point out, look at the third baseman.
Second in the last game.
Michael, look at the third baseman for Virginia Tech. He's barely guarding the grass. So watch for something short, speedy.
And this is going to go down to the first base side, and the play is made. And stepping on the bag for Virginia Tech is their first baseman, Derek Furr. So one down, the ground out for Tally brings up Mason Burke, number 16, who singled when he was up in the first inning and had a pretty incredible diving catch at the top of the first inning. And he's up for the Terps here, the lefty, number 16, playing center field in this one. There's the first pitch. That's high off the glove of catcher Joshua Morris. Ball one.
I wanna tell you something. You know, in Roman Empire, they would, if you were left-handed, they would cut off your left hand and make you lose your right. Thank goodness that they don't cut off your left hand when you're a lefty in baseball, or else we wouldn't have Mason Burke.
Yeah, I
Swing and
guess.
miss.
Sure, that's one way of putting it. 1-1 count. Yeah, I mean, Burke sends this one into play. The third baseman is there. Throw to first in time. 2 down. Trenton Evans hit Derek Furr there across the field. And we are looking at one final batter here in this third inning. So 2 ground outs to start the inning for the Terps. Now up is Kevin Cardiello, playing first base, number 6, the righty. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss from Cardiello. Sekman got him there.
You'll notice how when Maryland continues to kind of lose, I guess is how you want to put it, as the runs continue to pile on, the more they're going to be swinging early. That's 2 straight swings to start the at-bat. So the more they dig themselves into somewhat of a hole, especially here,
Yeah.
the more they're going to be aggressive at the plate.
Here's 0-2. And that's high, and that's ball 1. Sekman has 3 strikeouts so far today. He's pitched 2.2 innings. I'll probably see him again for the 4th. And this is put in play again. And another ground out. 3 straight ground outs. They go 1, 2, 3. And the side is retired. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. Sorry, top of the 4th coming up. Hokies back to batting, up 8-0 in College Park.
Appreciate it.
Have a good one.
Come again, all right?
Awesome. Yeah. Oh boy.
We got 81 people on here.
Is it bad that my teeth are chattering in 58-degree weather?
I'm
I'm sure I'm not used to it.
Yeah, I don't know. My hands were like changing colors after the first game. That was tough.
You get the black and blue?
The
Kinda mark?
purple, yeah. It was
right.
like, that was
Blood.
bad. It was getting bad. Anyway, so I got this one too, right?
Yeah, this
Okay,
is you, and then
perfect.
I'm next half
Let's
inning.
go. So where we leave off?
That way you get. I got the 7th inning last time. You get the 7th inning this time.
All right, but we have 9.
No, we're playing 7. Both games are 7.
Oh wait, I forgot. 9's tomorrow. Yes.
Both games are 7, 9's tomorrow.
Not bad. Yes. So 9 innings tomorrow. Yeah, there's a game at 11 tomorrow. This is Maryland Club Baseball. Virginia Tech leads Maryland 8-0 at the end of the 3rd inning. On the mound, Ryan Mitchell stays at bat. He's had himself not a terrible outing. He's only given up 1 run, 2 hits, has pitched 1.2 innings, 2 walks, and a strikeout for Mitchell. So not very impressive, but not as bad as it was for Gary Weaver, unfortunately.
And we've seen him kind of come into his own in this previous inning, being able to work with the ground ball.
This one's inside. Up now for Virginia Tech is Ryan Pastrick, the righty. This is the top of the 4th, right? Yeah.
There's that breaking ball again that I talk about that's kind of been freezing up hitters, especially from the right side.
1-1 count. The pitch. Inside ball 2.
Back the shoulder out of the way there. That shoulder area of the plate is comfortable. And it's been awarded a lot by the crew chief behind the plate.
Another low pitch. I said 1-2 before it was 2-1. Now it is 3-1. The count. Ryan Mitchell pitching to Ryan Pastrick, the designated hitter, and this one's outside ball 4. So it's 2 straight walks now for Pastrick. He was the first batter Mitchell faced originally, and now he walks him again.
And I'm not sure if he's too concerned at the moment. Again, whenever there's a double play ball potentially coming your way, you still have that in your back pocket to think about.
Absolutely. This one's put in play. Down there is Hawkins, the double play attempt. The throw in second was in time, but not in first as... Sorry, it was Gaspers who ran to first and got in there. I picked up my phone and I tried to film that play. That was not a good idea because then I missed what happened.
I have about 2 more cameras that we can try to work with for our next game tomorrow. We can set up at various locations around the ballpark and hopefully. Now, that'll be on YouTube. TikTok is Michael's Fields.
Swing and a miss to start here. Trenton Evans is in.
Not too much of a lead over there at first.
Now,
but was ready to pounce.
Right back there. It was, it's not, by the way, that was not Gaspers. They made a change on here that, I mean, obviously the changes are not announced. So I can't really tell, though. Can't quite see who's over there. Anyway, I'll figure that out. This one's hit high by Trenton Evans and foul. This is the guy that was fouling all those times that first time, Noah.
Might want to get your insurance money up when he's at bat, for sure. He's fouling off all these into the parking lot.
Sure. 42.
He doesn't have the same speed, but don't count him out. Going back to the second.
Yeah, tried to get back to the first and could pick off. Oh, that's why I'm looking at the wrong team. That's why I can't find the player that's there.
Wind blowing from left to right.
Here's Evans again. 1-2, that's the first ball. And 2 fouls. Evans struck out the first time.
Yeah, here's something, watch for the outside pitch. Try to get him to chase with all those foul balls.
Absolutely. Throw back to first is not in time again. Under the impression that it's going to be a steal attempt from
Do you
Green.
think he's maybe feeding him with the pitches? You know, Pope can get back onto his feet fast and try to make that throw at second. Is that in really their mind?
Oh, yeah, I mean, Jaden Green is the man at first. He's the one that came in for Ryan Pastrick. Here is the ball sent deep to right field, chasing after it for Talley. He's in the foul area. He doesn't make the catch, dove for it, missed his glove. Why did I say foul area? It's called the no, like
well, it hit
no, but it was in the. It hit like the mound, I guess. Okay.
The hill.
Yeah, whatever.
If you want to say.
The hill. Sure.
Up
Another
to
foul, nonetheless. So now for Talley, it's going to go back to right. 8-0, 2-2 count. Pitch from Mitchell.
Happy feet over there at first.
That's low. Full count.
Full count, he's got to run, right? You're sending him no matter what.
Yeah, pretty
Even on
much.
a double play, even on a double play ball.
There are 2 outs, 1 on first. Is Jaden Green. Here's the full count pitch. Swing and a miss. Nope, never mind. That ball was in the dirt.
I think it actually chopped the inner part of his bat.
Did he tip it?
I believe he did, and off the tip it hit. That's why I think it's going to be awarded as a strike.
It is awarded as a foul ball.
There you go, strike nonetheless.
I had no idea that. I did not hear that. I did not see him tip that at all. I was staring straight at it. I got sunglasses on. I don't know if that helps.
Ping of a bat, metal bat.
Ryan Mitchell, the full count pitch again. Nods his head. Here's the delivery. That's high, and that is.
Looks like it was ball 3 as well.
So
that's probably why he wasn't going at first. I was confused.
Yeah.
Game changer had us with a full count.
I completely, something happened we completely missed.
That's the second
See,
strike.
because that's, yeah, okay, never mind. I don't know what just happened, but watch out. I got everything flying here. It's so uncoordinated. There's somebody else. This is not even Trenton Evans. Trenton Evans struck out. So this is not even Trenton Evans. This is Joshua Morris. Swings and misses. Now he strikes out. There is. That retires the side there. Fine. Okay. Perfect. That was very confusing. I don't even know what just happened. Anyway. Thank you. Maryland is batting down 8-0. It's the middle of the 4th here. We'll take a little break. I want to talk to the people on TikTok. They've been chatting and asking me some questions. Ravens' biggest position of need. Well, we don't have a right tackle unless Daniel Falele is going to start, so I think that's something we should address. I had the Ravens drafting Tyler Guyton in my mock draft, who played left tackle, but should be able to swing over to the right. It is not a terrible day outside. It's very windy, but
are you if you're talking to Ravens, are you concerned that Zay Flowers has no help? Maybe you want to pounce on one of those guys, those high ends.
It is a deep wide receiver class. It's a good class. You can get some good players at 30. You can get Franklin from Oregon, Mitchell from Texas. I'm actually planning on dropping my receiver rankings today, or either that or making a video on the most overrated receiver in this draft class, who wears the number 84 and played for the University of Georgia.
All I know is the top 3. You got Neighbors. You got obviously Marvin Harrison, generational wide receiver. And then you have Roma Dunzak. All 3. I mean, there was conversation that Marvin Harrison Jr. was the absolute best wide receiver, but that conversation has died down a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I still think he's still consensus number 1. He's my number 1, that's for sure. We have a pitching change in this game as we get to the bottom of the 4th inning. So Ryan Seckman's day is now over. And the new pitcher, this is Shifan Yang, 5'10", 153 pounds from Montclair, California.
How about that?
How about that?
Thank you, Mr. or Mrs. or whatever, Montclair.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Okay. Anyway.
It's not as easy.
I guess not. Final stats for Ryan Seckman, who pitched. He went 3 innings, 3 hits, no runs, 3 strikeouts.
For how he was pitching, it must have been a fatigue thing, really, because he was working his way well on the mound.
Yeah, well, he played in the last game. He didn't pitch, but he played the entire.
You have the pitch count on
all
him?
7 innings. Yeah, it was. He pitched.
I know it was 4 innings.
He faced 12 batters, 51 pitches, 36 of them were strikes.
Interesting, because 51 isn't really
1 home run for
the
Virginia
Devils
Tech.
do in terms of pitches, even at this league. I mean, I believe not Weaver, I believe in our first game, Maryland's starter pitched about 68 before being pulled out of the game.
You're back on, right?
Yeah, this is me alongside Michael
Hawkins.
Mirsky. I'm Noah Bland. I want to thank everybody, YouTube, TikTok, and just everybody as a whole. Let's get things started back again. Game Changer being our greatest companion as Hawkins steps in. Hawkins is 0 for 1, but he gets a chance to face a new pitcher.
8-0.
8-0. In favor of the Hokies. First pitch is well outside, darting its way onto the opposing batter box. Count goes to 1-0.
You guys want to take a look at my setup looks like here. Scorecards, Virginia Tech offense, Maryland offense. Computer has the rosters up. Water bottle, of course. Sound mixer. Got my headset.
Swing and a
Noah,
miss
his
from
equipment. This is the camera
35.
filming.
That was Hawkins.
And our view.
Hawkins got a much bigger frame, broader shoulders. It lets him drive the ball more. He awaits from the right-hander, 5-8. And it's a pitch low. Michael, does being a shorter pitcher have anything, does it impact the way you pitch compared to somebody who's much bigger, such as a Randy Johnson?
Say it one more time.
So does being small after this pitch, swing and a miss, a hard cut from Hawkins. But I will, is there a difference between how you approach a pitcher like Randy Johnson, who's huge, compared to someone who's 5'8", maybe not as high in stature? Is there a difference there?
I mean, yeah, they pitch differently. They're different sizes.
But what I'm trying to say is this pitch is low. Is there a different approach that you are taking as a batter? Or are you just seeing the ball and hitting the ball?
No, I mean, I don't really think the pitchers, you still see, I feel like you're still going to swing at the pitches the same way no matter what.
Swing and a miss from Hawkins. He goes down on strikes. Well, I would think that given, maybe not necessarily size, but arm angle, definitely has to do with the way that you pitch towards someone. Hawkins goes down on strikes, so 1 out. Bottom fourth, first pitch swinging into right field, chasing back on it, and it bounces off the wall, but out of play. So we'll have to start it over again. Ethan Lettig pitched last game, had a fair share of strikeouts in a very impressive performance.
Well, it was impressive until
the bleeding.
Yeah, until he let up the runs.
But compared to how things have unfolded here, especially in the second inning of the second game, it doesn't feel as though that atmosphere has stuck around.
No, not quite. Especially because the Terps are down 8-0.
Exactly. That'll do it to you. Pitch outside. Game Changer has it as a strike. So we'll go to 0-2. 1 out. Nobody on. Soar deep into center, right on to the grab, and making the catch. Blue glove and all, the Virginia Tech center fielder following the foul.
Grayson Sneed.
And he made it look like light work.
Yep, that was Grayson Sneed there.
And now we got some Kanye West and Jay-Z being played in the background. I want to play some baseball.
No one's stopping you.
My talent and ability, that's what's stopping me.
You think you're bad at baseball.
Oh, I know I'm bad at baseball.
I'm bad at baseball.
We can be bad together. This pitch outside and high. 1-0 runs in. This time Fultons is up. Fultons doesn't have a hit. Had one in the first game. So he's not technically 0 for on the day. Another pitch outside. This pitcher on the mound, 56, loves to work that outside part of the plate. From what we've seen, that sample size we're given.
Shifan Yang. That's the pitcher. The freshman.
This one pounded
here we go.
towards us. This one, Michael, I hate to be the bearer of bad news for you, buddy, but that is not a foul ball you can catch.
It's not going to roll down?
Out on the other side, but the ball just hopped over where our broadcasting booth is.
Oh, he got it right behind us.
A little souvenir for Buddy back there. There you go. Take that home, kid. Make sure nobody sees you have it.
Or make sure everybody sees you have it and then take it home.
Oh, even better. Even better. Maybe get it signed.
Well, you don't need
Pitch
to
hit
get
him.
signed by a
Wow,
club
and
baseball
that was
player.
a stinger too. As Faltens gets hit in the thigh, and that really made a pop. Hope he's okay as he strolls onto first. Still a little bit of pain, but he should be all right to run the bases. That'll leave Hillel Schwartz up. Schwartz, part of our community. I'm not going to go any further with that.
He's a Jew.
He's one of us. He's a part of the tribe. Can I? Okay, great. I don't want to
So
stir up
Michael
any.
Kansky now out of the game.
Oh! And that one ran in on him as well. That was Schwartz who took it at around the shoulder. Now, what? Go on, Michael.
Kansky is out of the game now. Schwartz is in for him.
Schwartz providing a little bit more power. Throwback to first. Not in time.
He told me he probably wasn't going to play. He told me he was going to pitch, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, Schwartz did pitch and didn't have a terrible outing.
No.
Another one upstairs and
I
out.
was talking to him in between the games.
What did you get out of Schwartz?
No, I mean he was an Orthodox Jew playing on
Shabbos.
Shabbat. Yeah.
Maryland has a very big scene there. Stealing is Faltez. He'll get in there. Interesting play. Did he make the tag? No. Both players, the man running Faltez and the shortstop, got there very closely. Great play over there at second base. But treading water and staying there was Faltez. He's quite the runner of the base bat on the base bat. Pitch outside once again. This time it'll be the fourth ball, and Maryland have two men on. Now a home run here cuts the lead from 8-0 to 8-3. Maybe that's.
But of course, Maryland hasn't gotten a home run the whole day, so my hopes are.
Well,
not
Michael, I want to
high.
remind you that home runs don't just come easy in this league.
Or in any league, but yeah.
Pete Alonso, they come pretty easy. Men at first and second, two
To
outs.
Colton Cowser.
First pitch for a strike.
That is a good baseball player, by the way, Colton Cowser.
Alex Pope,
The catcher.
that catcher,
He had
taking
a
over
triple.
for Tyler Blake.
Did he have a triple last time? Or at least he made it to
Believe
third.
he did. He's the only Marylander today that is 1 for 1. A triple right now would do Maryland some good.
It would bring two in. So Schwartz at first.
Delivered and corked into left. Will it stay fair? No. It hit the Maryland bullpen. So you could hear in the crowd the surprise almost. Michael got the sunglasses on.
Phone charged for a little bit, so I don't have to hold it anymore. I'm at 14%
There you
of
go.
my battery, 30% of my
Then
phone.
at first and second, Pope looks onward. He got a pitch to hit, but swung right through it. And that will end the side. Maryland strands two. They get one hit, but ultimately fail to score a run in the inning. Noah Bland, Michael Mursky will be back momentarily.
So am I back up now? Yeah? Oh, sorry, are you,
Yeah, no, I'm just fixing the
Okay.
screen.
got two mics. I'll take
Because
a
it was locked.
little drink
for a
of
second.
water between innings. This way.
Oh, awesome. Our stream is going to look better because I was fitting it, but now with the quality, it's stretched. That's good.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to try to get you guys to take a peek at my scorecards while I go. So I'm going now, right?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Alright.
We don't have to stick by like or whatever. If you want to take it, or if you want to give me play-by-play, it's all up to you now, basically. I want to get you as many reps in as you can. We can also, if you'd like, I can label you as assistant producer. I'll look good on your resume.
Yeah, or just, what is your label?
I don't know, chief producer. I haven't really
Executive
thought of it.
producer.
Exact-
I'll
yeah,
be the
for
executive
sure, for sure.
producer. Yeah.
I'll teach you. Listen, it'll be very valuable to learn how to run this platform.
Look who's catching.
Was that our boy?
Oh no, Pope's coming back. I think that's just
I
temporary.
think he's just for bullpen.
Yeah, he's not dressed.
But what I wanted to say,
We'll talk about this in a bit.
for sure, yeah.
Anyway, I'm excited for
we're
the
gonna go-
hour-long drive back home.
Well, we gotta go eat first.
Yes.
I gotta show you all the cool amenities
Eat,
here at the University of Maryland.
The full drive home.
Hey, kid, show the camera the ball. We're broadcasting live on YouTube. Show the ball. This is our friend who caught the baseball.
There he is.
How old are you? How old are you?
You're
You're 8 years old.
It's my brother's age.
9? There you go. You got a future in baseball, kid.
Yes.
Unlike me and him.
It's okay. We can still have
I'm talking
futures.
about playing
We can still have
baseball.
futures in baseball, just not playing baseball. Yeah, no, I'm driving home by myself.
No, it's okay.
No, they were asking if I was going with you or not.
Oh no, yeah.
No. He's
Put
staying
on a
campus.
podcast.
No, I got music. I got whatever. I got an NFL draft podcast. I sometimes listen to Chris Sims occasionally. I like music. Though.
First pitch, strike, Michael.
Yeah, sorry.
Give it a go.
This is Mateo Cardinale from Arlington, Virginia. He is playing second base today. We're in the 6th inning. It is 8-0 Virginia Tech. The first pitch was a strike.
Arlington, not too far from here.
No. Second pitch is also a strike, by the way. Here comes the third pitch, and that is straight down the middle, but a little high.
Yeah, we talked about interesting umpire call. That's certainly one of them.
Yeah, I thought that was a strike. All right.
That seemed to be a consensus.
Ryan Mitchell still pitching, and this one inside. That's strike 3. So Cardinale goes down with back-to-back strikeouts to end the 5th and start the 6th for Ryan Mitchell.
This is kind of in line with how things have gone for Maryland. They look like a team that's been competitive throughout the whole kind of afternoon, despite the one inning, and then they just fall flat.
First
Ball
pitch
low.
is low.
Still a bit chilly.
Tyler Clark, the left fielder, up to bat. The lefty. This pitch, second pitch, is a strike.
How about that curve? It went from about the corner of the high part of the high and outside part of the strike zone to the opposite corner as it broke. Good pitch.
There's the 1-1 from Ryan Mitchell. And that's high ball 2.
Michael, what are you noticing about the breaking of the pitches?
It's got like an elbow movement that's a little unique. It's like very exaggerated, I feel like, no?
It's cool to watch, though.
Sure. Fourth pitch of the at-bat is high, and that goes for ball 3. 3-1 count for Tyler Clark. 1 down, nobody on. Clark 8th in this batting order. We're in the top of the 5th inning. This ball is hit high and outfouled out to the right. I thought it was the 6th inning. We're tied to the top. We're tied at the top of the 5th. And it is 8-0 Hokies.
That ball was killed. I don't know if you just mentioned that. That ball was destroyed off the bat. It was an inside part of the plate. Felt comfortable with it, but it went foul.
Full count to Clark. This one's fouled back here again, and this one goes out into the road. And a car drives right by behind us.
You know, I saw our buddy who got the first ball kind of turn back and look. You know, maybe he's trying to score 2 here.
There he goes.
There he goes. He's off. Left-hander.
Full count again for Morris. This one he gets a piece of, and it goes straight to second. Play to first is not in time. Wow. It seemed, Noah, at least to me, that it was Fulton's. Was that? No, sorry, that was not Fulton. That was, yeah, sorry, that was Fulton's. It seemed like Fulton's, Noah, was like waiting, and then at the very last second, the second baseman just kind of tossed it up to Cardiello at first, or Ciardiello.
I think at second, it was just a matter of him not knowing how fast Player was going down the
Yeah,
line.
here comes the stolen base attempt, and that is safe. So Tyler Clark got the hit, and now the stolen base.
I don't even know. It was just that was so odd because the second baseman played it as if it was a routine ground ball, but he didn't throw the ball in time. That was an out potentially that was taken away.
There's the 0-1. This one swung deep to left field. Underneath it is Orem, and he makes the catch. I thought that had something to it. That had velocity.
Yeah, definitely had a lot of mustard off the bat.
Yeah. So that is the first out. Sorry, the second out. A fly out from Malman. And now we're at the top of the order with Grayson Sneed.
Sneed. You ever watch The Black?
Sneedville.
Yeah, exactly.
Willie Sneed. Swing and a miss. First pitch of the at-bat for the freshman center fielder is 1 for 2. Struck out the first time.
Brings a lot of
I believe he had a double
speed
the
to the
second
table.
time. Second pitch outside, ball 1. The baseball field has been overtaken by some shadows, enveloped. It was pretty sunny before. I had sunglasses on for most of the day, and as I say that, the sun has returned.
Michael, I was going to say, that might be an announcer's jinx
Yeah.
outside of the realm of sports.
Yep. This ball's in the dirt, ball 1. Or, sorry, ball 2. There was a 1-1 count before that. So it couldn't have been ball 1. The count is 2-1 to Sneed with a man on second. This one's delivered to the left field. Orem is there, but he's not making the catch. As meanwhile, circling around third and heading home and scoring is Tyler Clark. And there it is, 9 runs for the Hokies. Clark gets in number 16 with his speed. Sneed with a single, RBI single, and the Hokies extend their lead.
I think with this lead now, it draws back. There were 2 outs in Fulton's. You know, it draws back to that play where they didn't throw it to the bag, and ultimately Virginia Tech stayed alive in the inning.
They did stay alive in the inning, as they have for both of these games.
What I'm saying is, you know, if that play goes a different way, if he throws the ball fast at first, that's 3 outs. This inning does not continue if that decision is made. First pitch of strike. Sorry to cut you off right there.
No. So Derek Furr was the batter before, but it looks like we have another player in here. Do you have the lineup sheet? Oh, here it is. I got my subs written down on here they gave me earlier. Oh, no, never mind. Sorry, this is Evans. Trenton Evans. How'd he get here? No, it's not Trenton Evans. That's a stolen base that I missed while looking for my my guy as Sneed steals second. Oh, this is Phillips, the pitcher, that started the game. This one's inside. The steal attempt for third, and he is safe there. So Sneed on back-to-back pitches steals second and third. And 2 outs. Phillips is the batter. So I guess Derek Furr's day is done then.
No wonder that Sneed is leading off as a freshman. Get to third base within the span of 2 pitches.
Oh, you know who this is? This is the pitcher from the last game, I think. No, not this one. Anyway, this one's outside.
It's that part of the plate there.
Yeah, this is Brody Phillips. So I guess he's going to play first. Full count for Phillips. This one swung right over the pitcher's head. The throw from short to first in time, and that will retire the side. Terps up batting next in the bottom of the 5th inning. Soon we'll be put out of our misery. There's a lot of wind here in College Park, and the score is 9-0 Virginia Tech. Another run in here. All right. No, you take him back over here. What? What? Yeah, just a clementine. Big clementine guy. It's good refueling.
Let's test Michael's taste and snacks here.
Well, I got a plum in here. I got a Quest cookie, a Bear Bell protein bar, and I've chosen a clementine. Snack of choice.
Healthy boy here. Michael, are you a kosher eater?
No.
Okay.
You just gave me a Chick-fil-A deluxe sandwich.
Well, I was gonna actually put cheese on that sandwich.
Was there no cheese on that sandwich?
I said no.
Oh, there goes. Oh well.
Who was that guy that waved to you earlier?
Oh, I think there's somebody that wants to BT.
I got a bunch of friends. Here, I'll
I got a lot of friends here too.
Oh, like from
Half my graduating
Your grade
class
is probably
last year and this year.
Yeah, I'm sure.
UMD.
You picked the school yet?
Family here? No,
You're only a
junior.
junior. That's right. You're
I
applying.
got some time to commit. I apply in the fall.
Let's bring you back here, Michael. You want this?
You can take it. You can take it.
All right. Let me get game changer. Michael's gonna eat his clementine, so I will be taking over duties right now. Mid-fifth, Noah Bland on the microphone. Here's the first pitch, and it's low. Michael still accounted for with his clementine. Good day for a clementine, about 62 degrees. Watermelon.
Any day is a good day for a clementine, in my opinion.
There you go. This pitch hit nicely into left field, and it'll drop. Right now, is Maryland. You take those home victories, those singles that drop in, those little hits that just get you aboard, and despite the score, the Terrapins are cheering on their teammate. It's what you like to see.
Yeah, this is a sub that was made here. It's not one of the original batters. You would actually have it on your thing. Noah.
Orm is at first. That was Orm, by the way. He's at first. He also is fast. He can try to replicate what Snee did.
I'm not inactive in my live. TikTok just gave me a message that we're inactive in my live.
It's your clementine. It's too boring. So left-hander again.
I got to throw this out now. That's the problem.
Brad really watches a pitch that he deemed inside, but the umpires had other ideas. Bit of happy feet over there at first. Watch for him to go. He won't, but this ball is scorched into left. Not too much carry. Coming in on it, the left fielder, and he makes the grab. The same left fielder who saw the ball placed in front of him last time. But other results were shown. Is it Charlie Ray Jepsen? I have not heard this song in about 7 years. I'm sorry for viewers at home, but this is you weren't even you have memories of this song being popular? Because I was like 11 when this song.
Call me maybe?
Yeah.
Obviously. I wasn't born yesterday.
Okay, but like of when it was anyway. Man at first, pitch inside.
I mean, it still is popular.
No, but like the craze with the music video and such.
No.
Interesting walk-up choice, eh?
That's me gone. What will be your walk-up
What would be my
song?
walk-up song? Wow, what a question. Probably Paint It Black by the Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
That would, you know what I was swinging a miss there from Burke, but you know what I'm really into? More than walk-up songs is closer. Ever since we had the closer songs. And my closer song would be the theme of Halloween, the scary movie. I don't know if you can recall. I'll play it later. Kicks it back over to first, and in the theme of Halloween, the Hokies are wearing They're black and orange today. No correlation. I thought it would be just something nice to lay down there. 1-1 count, 9-0. Virginia Tech leading the man at first for the Terps. Thrown back quietly and too close to call almost. As Orem got back slowly. But he'll stay there. Now Orem, if we look at the statistics, has only one hit on the whole year. If you look at the statistics in the previous game.
He talked to me again. He talked to me before the game on TikTok.
Orem with an OPS of 431. Yes, Game Changers tracks that too. Swing and a foul. Chopper that goes onto the M logo, and he will readjust himself.
I was just thinking, I don't know what my walk-up song will be like. I never really thought about that. I think Enter Sandman, you know, we got Virginia Tech here. I think Enter Sandman is definitely on that list.
2-2, the Rangers and Islanders are going into overtime if anybody really cares besides me. Pitch well inside. The bases aren't loaded, but there is a man in scoring position, which is nice to say.
Power by Kanye West. That's my answer.
Even given all the recent...
Yeah. I don't care. Power by Kanye West is my answer.
I feel like that's such a normal, normie choice, though. Right? Like the Halloween theme
Yeah,
is...
but like you... Like the
Alright,
beginning.
what would your closer song? Like Intimidation, rather than like...
That's a closer song?
This one belted into center, coming in on at the center fielder, drops at his feet. Bases should at least be loaded for the first time today. No, not only in this game, but today.
Yeah,
They are for the Terrapins.
Well, let's see. You know, my top 3 Spotify artists last year were Kanye was number 1. My
Interesting.
Spotify Wrapped.
Interesting.
J-
I was there too, 3 years ago.
J. Cole was number 2.
Good choice, like that.
My phone's
Surprised
at
we haven't
10%.
heard any
J. Cole was number 2. Kanye was number 1. I actually was at a J. Cole concert recently. J. Cole and Drake. I saw them in February in Pittsburgh. But
I hate to break it to you, but there's nothing more norming than loving Drake, Kanye.
no. Drake is not number 2. Drake is not number 2.
Drake's name clearly entered the conversation.
Yeah, that's because I was at a Drake and J. Cole concert recently. Kanye was 1. J. Cole was 2.
Okay.
So take a guess who my second most listened to artist was.
You mean third most?
No, second. Sorry, J. Cole was number 3. Kanye was number 1. Guess who my third most was?
Is it rap?
No.
Then I'm not. What was it?
Frank Sinatra was my number 2.
That's a great
I love
choice.
Frank
I listen to Frank as well.
I listen to Frank
Oh,
Sinatra
Blue
all
Eyes,
the
eh?
time.
Oh, Blue Eyes. Welcome back to
It
baseball.
was Kanye, Frank Sinatra, J. Cole.
I have some stuff.
Just,
My
I find that very funny.
There's one below. Come fly with me. I hope the ball flies. Come fly with me. Let's fly.
I got it.
Bases are
I
loaded.
think there are better songs than that, but it's good.
No, I know, but it was a baseball reference.
Yes.
This one, again, scores. 1 run will come and a score easily. Are they going to send the second runner? Yes, they will. A play at the plate? No. As he slides in unscathed. He did it for fun. And Maryland have scored 2 runs in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Right back in it, Noah. 9-2.
Yes. Only 7 runs in 2 innings. But hey, it's happened before.
Not to this team, it hasn't.
You don't know that. Go back in the history books. This team might have done it sometime. Still runners at first and second. Maryland's got something to play for now. You can see the way they're conducting themselves. This pitch outside.
It is very windy. Take a look at that net flying, and you can see the.
Again, and I keep wanting to make the comparison to Candlestick Park's wind.
Or any other place that's got wind.
No, Candlestick Park was known to be a wind tunnel because it was built like an old football stadium. So the wind wouldn't go out. It would just continue to circulate. And that's kind of what you have here on the opening concourse. Pitch is in for a strike.
Now, see, all my notes are flying everywhere. I gotta.
At least your camera bag is not.
Hold this down. Why is
The wind
yours?
was so bad when we started that it knocked down my laptop.
That's why I use
This pitch is hit amongst the ground onto the Virginia Tech bullpen darted back right over to the pitcher. Remember, Maryland has a gated off bullpen. The visitors aren't as lucky. Two men still
I'm
on its
reminding
way.
you guys to check out my new mock
outside.
draft out on TikTok and Instagram. That I just saw.
Michael, if I get
Where's
picked
my-
in the draft, because I have declared,
Yeah.
would you pick me?
I don't know.
Give it.
I think I might declare for the NBA draft. I found a way to do it. I saw somebody on TikTok do it.
This one hits softly over to the third baseman, makes the throw to first, and gets the out. Runners do advance the 90 feet, though. So, rather than 1, 2 runners are now in scoring position. It'll be Hawkins at second, and Kevin Steves was what he wanted me to call him in the dugout.
Sierra Diello.
Yeah. Fultons now stands in, and he can make up for the mistake he made defensively earlier in the inning by bringing in 2 runs of his own. And he doesn't have to hit one in the gap or over the fence. Something nice along the line could do the trick, especially with the speed on the base paths.
It is getting chilly here. You can see this is how you can see the wind. See, I'm also holding down my notes right now. I usually would have my phone on here, but since I'm live
Michael,
on
it is
TikTok,
13-mile-per-hour wind. You're not playing at
more than
Lambeau
that.
right here.
it is much more than 13 miles per hour, Noah. Actually, here I'm gonna go off TikTok for a second.
No, do it on your computer.
I can do it on my computer. Yes.
Yeah.
Good call. My computer's at 23% as well. It's okay. It's okay.
I've had a charger out there
Yeah, I
for
got a
you
charger
the whole
brought with
time.
me too.
Man at second and third. Ball 10's
65
waiting on.
degrees. 20 mile per hour winds blowing
Ball
southeast.
10's watching, and he had a pitch to turn on. He almost went, and you could hear the groaning from the Maryland dugout because they saw it too.
Yeah, we got to eat something.
We will
After this.
eat more than something.
Said, bottom of the 5th. Oh my goodness, we still got a whole 2 innings left.
This one again into left, well hit. It plops down.
There you go, 2 runners
One
in the
run
score.
comes in the score. The second play at the plate, he's safe.
Yes. There you go. How about that?
Who said the tortoise ever beat the hare? The turtle right here, eh?
Everybody says the tortoise beat
That's
the
what I'm
hare.
saying.
Yeah.
But Maryland back in this game now, getting their feet more in the water now, and here you go with confidence, right? You still have an inning in your back pocket. You know that.
2 innings.
Michael,
No?
the approach here. What's the approach here?
Well, they put in Hillel Schwartz.
2.
Yeah, I got 2 innings left.
Yes, 2 innings. Michael, what's the approach here?
Win.
It's 9-4.
Well, it's a pitcher change. First
And yeah, we're gonna
foremost.
get a pitcher change. But that was really a half inning that we hadn't seen at all from Maryland all day.
My lineup card flew away, right? I've all 3 lineup, all 1, 2, 3, all 4 lineup
The
cards that
Rangers
I've
are
gotten.
going to a shootout.
All 4 lineup cards, Noah, that I've gotten today have blown away in the wind. Luckily, I took a picture of them all. But I can't even tell you who this is, though. This is Timothy Gillen. The new pitcher. Here, Noah. Here, I'm going to end the TikTok live, and then I'll go back on so my phone can charge for a little bit. And then I'll go back on when I probably get at the bottom of this inning, probably. So,
Okay.
sorry. I'll go back on next inning. So, when Maryland's up to bat again, so at the bottom of the 6th, I'll go back on, and then, yeah. So, appreciate you guys joining on TikTok, and there it is. All right, 2,756 viewers on TikTok now.
Nice.
That's a lot.
I know. Sorry.
Oh, Schwartz hammers one deep to right. He's got it to drop there, going all the way around to second, and here comes another runner to score. It is 9-5.
There you go. Michael, you said it was almost over.
Well, it was
and
almost
And I
over.
said stop being a pessimist. Maryland Terrapins just scored 5 runs in 1 inning. I told you not to be a pessimist. I know you're a Baltimore fan. I know you think pessimistically because you've seen better days. But, Michael, this is a team that's now putting themselves in a spot to win a baseball game. This one not going foul, hitting and bouncing off the turf. I want to remind you that the AstroTurf at Maryland is very, it's very bouncy. It's very springy. We should get a clipboard for next time.
No, it's okay. Look, it's holding up. Uh-oh, deep shot.
In the left,
Where's the ball?
trailing on at the left fielder. Everybody pinching it over this ball, but it lands right in between two Hokies.
I'm be honest, no, I completely lost that in the air.
I found it. Don't worry. I found it for you.
So I'll take you can have the next inning, and then can I take the
I'll give
rest?
you 7. Yeah, I'll give you 7.
The bottom of 6 and 7.
I'll give you after this. I'll give you the rest.
That's what I'm saying. You finish this, and then
Yeah,
the next
yeah, I'll
one,
give you-
and do the next one, and then I'll do the next.
Get the, no, just the rest is human.
It's okay. Just take the next half inning, and then I'll do it.
All right.
I'll let you take this.
Man at
You
second.
finish the.
That goes through, going over to third easily with Schwartz. Hello, Schwartz.
There we go. Yeah. So you'll do. This is the bottom of the 5th, right?
Hashem has smiled down upon Schwartz today.
Oh. Not in the first game, but.
Again, tight in over the batter's box. This one clocked up the line. Oh, and it hit Schwartz. He's out. If an active ball hits a player,
No.
he's called out. But I don't know what they're discussing.
They're discussing if it was already foul. If it was foul, then he's not out. It was only if it was in play. So they're calling it foul.
That's a lucky break for Maryland.
I didn't think it was foul.
I didn't think it was foul either. I believe it touched him first, but here we are. A runner just 90 feet away, and then it's a whole new ball game. And as I say that, we talked about the announcer's jinx all day. Here it is. Maryland goes down. They score 5 runs. Michael Mursky going to take you the rest of
No,
the
you
way.
take the next half inning. and then
Oh,
I'll
you
take
want me the rest?
Yeah, you take the
Noah
next
Bland
half
will
inning.
take you, not the rest of the way, but this next half inning.
It is very cold. Oh my goodness.
It's chilly. It is not
It is
very
cold.
cold.
I am
Buddy,
freezing.
go to City Field in October.
No, I've been in much colder weather than this now. I've gone.
You've never been.
I was in 17, 18 degrees in Baltimore, the Ravens games in January.
Oh, were you there for that?
For the
I was supposed to go to
Texans
that
game,
game.
the playoff game
I was supposed to go to that game as well.
It was cold, but I was.
Wasn't it raining, too?
Fine. Yeah, but I'm like fine. I wear so many layers. I feel it.
You just didn't come prepared today.
No, I mean I thought I came prepared today.
I thought I did too.
For 60-degree weather, I totally came prepared. It's this wind.
I was even questioning whether I needed this.
Yeah, me
Like,
too. I was planning on wearing, like I usually like.
If you were in short sleeves,
I'm wearing short sleeves under this. Oh, if we were going to short sleeves, there's no store across the.
There is, but it's expensive. I mean, you know,
I'd rather.
not for you.
I'd rather
today.
not get sick or get hypothermia and call the game tomorrow. So I'm okay with getting a little.
Yes, Rangers won. I'm sorry, that was on air. That I did that, but the Rangers won in a shootout. That'll get the boys back up. Okay.
Picture
All right.
change, Noah.
But I gotta hold up. I gotta activate and deactivate here.
.45 out, 44 in. Not sure where this is though.
Top of the 6th inning. It's
9 to 5, meaning that if
I don't know what
Maryland
this
can
is.
get the baseball back on their side without letting up a run, then a grand slam ties the game.
Indeed it does. Perkinson.
Oh, Perkinson is in now. I thought Noah Perkinson was supposed to pitch the right-hander tomorrow.
Oh, he's wearing
Perkinson, again, I talked about his two-seam and his cutter. Uses it right there to get a strike. And he was actually showing me how to throw the pitches. I never quite grasped his sinker. But he was showing me how he throws his two-seam and why it has so much break. Gets the batter again to swing at an odd pitch. Count goes to 0-2. If Perkinson can come in and stop the bleeding here. And again, a grand slam changes the whole thing. Perkinson off the right side of the rubber has his back heel on it. This one hit into left. It'll fall for sure. Will it be 2 or 3? It bounces off the wall. The runner goes into second, doesn't have the speed, let's say, a Snee has, but does get in comfortably with a stand-up double. And now, runners, once again, in scoring position. After the hit parade trudges on, Michael, let's get a total number of hits so far in this game alone.
For both teams, I mean,
What I'm
it's
seeing
14-run total.
15 now. 15 hits in this game alone. And what is it now? 6 innings?
Yeah, this is the top of the 6th.
This one upstairs, down low. This one downstairs. Now, Michael, we talked about this a lot. I'm currently on my phone streaming, trying to get Game Changer up and everything. But we talk about that grand slam factor as it breaks over to the right side of the plate. Michael, we know so much about the Baltimore Orioles, so to speak, and this being the team that represents Maryland in college. You know, how do you relate those two together?
Well, this is not,
Perkins gonna pitch out.
for one, this is not the team that represents Maryland in college.
In baseball, the University of Maryland. This
No,
team.
but this is the club team.
Okay, but they are still representing the state now.
I guess, sure.
So my statement sort of rings true.
Yeah.
Look at that. So the batter right now for Virginia Tech is actually wearing a hoodie under his sleeve, and that might have been the best option. If you're playing today, he's got the little hood
my
behind
guy.
him. I'm sure he feels a little swaggered out.
Jaden Green didn't play the first one. Came in as a he didn't start this game either. He's
Green with a
DH.
light blue bat. Interesting. Pitch outside, and he will get aboard as well. Notice everybody. No, sorry. Notice he's wearing 42. I assume that's a tribute to Jackie Robinson,
I don't know.
or maybe like his father or something.
I have no idea.
Don't have as much background on this Hokie team as we'd like to.
I mean,
Such as life in club sports.
no, but like we have a good amount. I feel like, you know.
Men at first and second. Perkinson trying to work out of a jiffy. This one a bunt. Perkinson can play it right to first. It's the smart play, and it's the play that'll get done. Yeah, he tagged him. That was close. Too
That was
close.
close.
But it did the job.
It's cool we got the camera like that.
You like it?
Well, I mean, I set it up, but yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I think it was the right decision, positioning wise.
Position-wise, heck yeah.
Actually, let me touch it kinda.
So man at second and third. Perkinson fouls it off. It hits a
Can I
tree.
zoom in?
Don't. I mean, like,
If I hold it, I want to try to hold it a little.
hold it.
There we go. Here.
Take the tripod off if you'd like.
How do I zoom in again? There it is.
Yeah, do that.
Look at this.
Perkinson. Wait, no, stop touching it. Look.
What?
I'm curious. Wait, put it down.
Oh, it
Because it'll mess
freezes?
up the stream. Yeah, put it down right now.
Fine.
Sorry. I'm just saying, like, it'll mess up the stream.
I got you.
Now I have to activate it and deactivate it again.
So that would be cool.
All right, we're good. Stay there. Sorry about that, folks. Got a little too curious. Wanted to check some things out. You haven't missed anything, though, man. It's second. Still 9 to what is now 5. Hey, I didn't even think about that. 9 to 5.
Worked in
Like
9
our workout
to
right
5.
now.
Dolly Parton.
And a third and second.
My phone battery's just about up. Like the charger I have. So I guess that leaves me.
This one hit hard as well into
Where
the
is it?
trees. Sure, there are lucky fans out there. Massive, quite the baseball collection. Not Zach Campbell, of course. I'm not a big fan of his.
You're not a big fan of his?
Zach Campbell? Not a big fan of his at all.
Why not?
Well, that's a story for a different time. Men at second and third.
Curious.
Dewey. Second and third. Runners were going, and an easy pitch to get the strikeout. Perkinson, much needed.
I'm very curious. You'll have to tell me that, though. If you don't want to share it on air, it's fine.
No, I will. Not on air, but yeah, when we eat, for sure.
Yeah, I also got to get home.
Well, you're lucky that it's right, what we're going
Yeah. I see. I may have been there. Because I know this area. I know where we are. Like,
breaking ball of stairs.
I thought that was, people live there in that building, no?
Which one?
That brick one there.
That one? Yeah.
That, like, this straight up with the gray roof.
Yeah, that one people live.
Okay, because my cousin lived in that building.
Okay.
That's how I know. And in that one.
Pitch in there for a strike again. Can Perkinson work his way out of trouble?
Not anymore. It's a couple years ago.
Well, that was built last year. So you probably had it in there.
This one.
See the windows?
Yeah. No.
last year. It fits
I'm saying
inside.
that building a couple years ago.
Oh, for
I've
sure.
been here in the last year. I went to 2 football games, I think, this year. And then I went to 2 the year before against SMU and against.
I was at the. Oh, we saw each other at the SMU game.
Oh, yeah, because that was
slow
after
and
the
outside.
job fair.
That job fair.
The what?
Job fair. Back then at second and
I think that's the
third.
last time I saw you.
I'm gonna say, yeah, 2 years ago it could have been. Men at second and third still.
And we got a walk. Bases are loaded.
Bases are loaded for the third straight frame, it seems. So all ducks on the pond here. Noah Perkinson has either been strikeout or walk. And now with the bases loaded in the almost bottom half. This pitch outside. Still got a ways to go. Top of the sixth, runners aboard. In a game that's seen a lot of hits, a lot more than our, it feels like the first one sped by compared to this one.
Yeah, no, this has definitely been.
This one jolted, at least bringing one. It falls at the feet of the right
Here
fielder.
comes another. Here comes
the
Green.
second run coming in to score. There won't be a play at the plate. And immediately, just like that, Virginia Tech take Maryland out of the baseball game once again. Double-digit lead, 11-5. And this is what happens when you play a top-seeded team in the country. Virginia could be somewhat easier than today's game, but everybody came into Bob Turtle knowing that Tech was going to be a hard team to beat. Man at first. Perkinson's delivery, foul ball. The third base coach tried to field it, but didn't have on his glove. And, well, we'll do it again. People have started to file out, but loyal parents are butts glued to the seats of today's contest, as they should. Men at second and third, just at second in scoring position, 11-5 now. Also somebody at first. Perkinson inside, called for a strike. Ooh. Breaking ball up near the shoulders. Parkinson was working so well to start the inning, and now just hasn't been consistent with his stuff. And there isn't much concern on the base path. The second baseman not resorting back to the bag. First baseman playing not too close to it. This one back again. Boy, do these Hokies have a knack for hitting it behind us. I don't know if you ever went to Big Train games growing up.
To what
Besides
games?
the Big Train.
No.
I guess that was too local for you, but that's what. But in that collegiate league, as this pitch is upstairs, in that collegiate league, when there were foul balls and kids would go and get them, they had to bring them back, which ultimately ruins the fun of a foul ball, you know?
I want to complain about something. And no offense, and no knock on University of Maryland Club Baseball. I posted a mock draft, okay? Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday, like, afternoon. It was, I spent on making these graphics for this onto TikTok, and I spent like I made like 10 slides worth of graphics, and then a very foul ball here, and a very long caption, right?
Okay.
I spent literally in pretty much all of Thursday working on this,
All right.
and
Where's
Wednesday also.
Okay, where's the?
I got 4,894 views.
Okay.
I posted a video this morning, 37 seconds long, one take, interviewing Brandon Orem and
That is
saying how I'm
foul.
going to be live for this baseball game. 18,000 views.
Okay, so
I'm not complaining about the
it's
18,000.
club baseball. It's like I don't
No,
know. I don't
that's a lot.
Oh, it's a lot. Oh.
I got 4,000 that I spent 2 days working on the graphics for, and I
Oh,
got
that's awesome.
18,000
That's
for
awesome.
one
No,
take,
you're not
37 seconds.
I get it.
I'm not I'm complaining about the mock draft.
you're
Though. I just wanted the
you're
mock draft.
enjoying it.
I'm happy that this posted well,
And
but
you
I
gotta-
just wish the mock draft.
Hate to interrupt,
Sorry.
but there's a strikeout from Parkinson. And Michael, well, now you get all the time in the world because it's your turn, bud.
It's down by 6 runs.
16 hits through 5 and a half innings.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
Is your phone charged?
My phone is not charged.
Because well, we got to use the game changer. Here. Oh. Good for you. Can we put it here to use the game changer app? Here, do it like this. I got it. Do it. Plug it into the computer. What if you do that?
I can't. Because it's just USB.
No, it's a USB-C. Is it not? No, it's a C.
Alright.
Don't take it out.
No, take it out. Yeah.
I'll take it out. What's your computer battery at?
I'm still charged. I'm charging your computer. I've been charging it the whole time. No, it's on this side. It's on this side. Alright, there you go. Alright, now I'm charged. Okay. Is game changer up for you?
Game changer is up. I'm turning off low power mode so it charges faster for you.
I didn't know that was the case, but alright.
Yeah, I always turn it on and off.
First pitch swing in his Burke, I believe. Coming in on it, the right fielder loses his hat in the process, but makes the play.
That was Jaden Green with the hoodie.
Hoodie Green. You'd think somebody with the last name Green would have a green bat, but no, it's blue. We have more dogs behind us. Pups of the Park Day continues. Noah Glenn and Michael Mursky on the mound. And we continue. But if you do hear barking, I want to assure you that that isn't us in the broadcasting booth. That is the dogs. This one hit onto the shortstop and he's out.
All right, you know what?
Take it out of the way. Take the rest of the way.
This is the
whole
bottom.
game.
The rest of the inning.
No, the whole game.
The rest of the game.
Take it.
All right, fine.
Yeah, take the rest of the way.
Again. All right, we're back live on TikTok. Oh,
Okay.
I got a crowd behind
It's
us.
a Shabbos matinee here. Me and Matthew at the University of Maryland.
Michael.
This pitch down low called for a strike. Left-hander kicks and deals. Now he's one of two left-handers in this roster spot. I keep, no, take play-by-play, okay?
Timothy Gillen is the pitcher from Williamsburg, Virginia. You ever been over there? Busch Gardens
William and
there?
Mary plays. I have had my fair share.
I love the Busch Gardens of Williamsburg. And there's 1, 2, 3. Ground out. And
that'll do it right now.
Question about that. Yep.
Michael, how's the cold treating you right now?
It's okay.
Ooh, I think you moved the camera. I gotta reactivate it.
Oh. Oh, Donnie watching our stream here. Drake playing over the...
That's your second mention of Drake today.
I mentioned Drake. Wow.
Drake? Another Jewish person. Drake? By the way, Jewish rapper. His dad wasn't, but like, it's his mom, it counts.
Yeah.
You know? Alright. Last inning. This is you.
I have to make a phone call, actually.
And it's me.
Sorry, it is you.
Alright.
Yes. I have to go
It
back
is me.
on TikTok.
I do need Game Changer. So as we await the 7th inning, gonna sit back that this, after 16 hits, it's, we're back. Bob Turtle Stadium, Noah Bland, Michael Murphy excused himself momentarily. A single inning remains.
Scores
It was
11-5. It's
11-5.
16 hits, 8 apiece,
despite the 5-11 score. Today for Maryland, Leddig went 3-0. Let's go down the roster so far. Burke was 1 for 3. First baseman Kevin C. also 1 for 3. Hawkins 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Ties that lead for the game with Faltens, who also had 2 on a single hit in the one very effective Maryland inning.
This pitch down there for a strike.
strike. Waiting in number 18. Simple cleanup work today for the Hokies in this inning. Pitch goes in there for a strike. Called it back out. A hum kind of over the crowd as the last of parents start to finish up here. This one popped up well high, and I'm talking high near us. The catcher going to get it at the M logo, and he can't dance his way around the sun. Alex Pope doing everything he can, doing a spinny, almost like a spinny bat challenge behind the plate, trying to find that ball. It is sunny outside, despite the chill air. Airflow, I believe, carrying outward on the stadium, which is likely why we saw that home run. Home runs are few and far between in caught baseball, but that is not. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen that before. A play that was at the mound. It hit right back to pitcher Perkinson. And right into his glove. He actually dropped the glove because it was so powerful. But made an easy play to first. Standing in. Yeah, and that was against number 18 who went 2 for 3 on the day. That'll be the first out for Perkinson on the 7th inning. This one a second hit. First pitch swinging, and it's right into the glove of the outreached and foul ball stretched 35 Hawkins. Manning the hot corner. Seen his fair share of action from the other team. Perkins winds and deals. This one low. Here it is. Right back to Perkins again. This time he can't play it as cleanly, and Virginia Tech will be awarded a hit. Double play ball would put Maryland in the batting box for the last time. Perkinson, a slow changeup that got him looking. Those changeups seem really hittable until you kick the dirt in with your feet and you look at them head on. Another one, this time hitting the backside of number 12. He'll take his base. Faulty pitching continues. Out of the dugout comes a assigned first base coach. And with Michael joining me now, I'll send it back over to him.
Thank you, Noah. Sorry, I'm just monitoring a situation that I can't be at two places at once. Yeah, hopefully.
Still eating after this?
Yes. No, I don't gotta be home. It's very fine doing it from here. We're still going.
Here's Green again, and a pitch that water slides away from catcher
runner
Pope.
Goes to first and second. Cold.
At third and second. And here we go.
This one's hit by Green. Throw from short to first in time. But a runner does score for the Hokies, and it is 12-5 Virginia Tech. Phillips came in.
I can't tell you who hit that. They said it was 42 grounded out. It was Green. So Green grounded out, but it worked because it brought a run in. First pitch strike from Perkinson. Michael will take the Maryland at-bats as well.
Trenton Evans is the hitter. Evans was at third base earlier today. Now, oh wait, he is still at third base. I don't know why I just erased that.
Evans waits, and he watches a pitch outside.
Yes. Joshua Morris on deck, followed by Cardindale.
Base coaches for both teams been pretty active today.
Yeah, there's a ground out, and that retires the side. Sorry.
Who's ready for a 7-run comeback, Michael?
Yeah, I am. Let's go. Bottom of the 7th, 7 runs. I'm going to keep Timothy Gillen in.
You know what that's from? Edwin Diaz.
Edwin Diaz, yes.
Here you go. Moving. I'm gonna zoom in for this last. Oh, wait, no. Michael, you want to fix the camera again? I kind of messed it up.
Yeah, hold on.
It's off center.
Yes. I don't know why it's not working.
No, you're fine there. It's fine.
Good there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look.
Yeah.
I just gotta deactivate
Unfreeze
it.
it, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man, you learn how to use Streamlabs and you're set. I can teach y'all. It's so easy, and like you can stream to all 10 of your like to 10 platforms at once.
For sure. No, Streamlabs is good. I use StreamYard for my broadcasts.
Oh yeah.
Yes. All right, the final inning here for the University of Maryland Terrapins. Until tomorrow, this one's put in play out to third, and the throw from Evans in time to Phillips. One down, 2 to go. And out comes James Hawkins, number 35, the third baseman.
It's that danger zone walk-up song. That's certainly a good choice. Highway. Top Gun. Top Gun's in the air.
Yeah. This one's outside. Ball 1 to start off for Phillips in the 7th. Check that. Hawkins is the one who's starting. 2 strikes? No, it's a 1-1. First pitch was a ball. It was high. There's the 1-1, and Phillips looks this one a strike. So 1-2 from number 10, Timothy Gillen, to James Hawkins. This one's inside. Ball 2. And now fouled back.
Final strike here, Mike.
No, there's still 2 more outs.
I believe there were 2 outs already. 2 fast outs, yeah.
Nope. 1 out, 2 strikes, 2 balls. Ethan Ledig on deck.
Pitched the first game. He certainly had his fair share of action today. Today, not just in this game.
Inside. Swing and a miss on the full count. He got him. And this brings up Ethan Ledig. Could be the Ledig?
Ledig, yep.
Ledig could be the final batter of the game. Yeah, of the doubleheader.
As the wind kicked in and the pitcher released his pitch, I don't think he felt it as much. That's why that ball stranded. Went astray, really.
So Ledig, the first pitch was a strike. This one's hit, put in play, and it goes. Good play by the shortstop. Throw to first. It is in time. What a nice play to end the game. From Malov, it heads over to the first baseman, Phillips. And the Hokies win games 1 and 2 of this series here in College Park. 12-5 the final. Don't end yet. 12-5 the final. Final numbers. Timothy Gillen gets the last couple innings for Oregon. For Virginia Tech, 2.1 innings pitched, a hit, and 2 strikeouts. The start, and I guess the win. Is that how they do it?
Sure.
Yeah.
It's been a close.
Is this like an AI-generated recap?
It is an AI.
That is incredible.
It's Noah Bland, Michael Mirsky. We will end things here.
Can I
2
wrap it
tough
up?
games for the University of Maryland.
Can I do the?
wrap it up?
Yeah. I'll do
Michael
the
Mirsky's
final.
going to give this a shot.
What was the first score?
The opening score.
It was 4-1. It was 4-1. Yes. So, finals from Shipley Field at the Bob Turtle Smith Stadium. 4-1 in favor of Virginia Tech in the first game, and in this one, it was 12-5. For Noah Bland, I'm Michael Mirsky. You've been listening to Maryland Terrapins